Hi there, my name is Elena and today I want to talk about YouTube inspiration and show you some inspirational formats that you could use for your new channel, or maybe you have your current channel and you want to change some formats. And in this video I will show in more than talking to camera. So I have 6 formats that I want to share with you, and also I just did a guide for 50 plus more channels for inspiration just for £5 because I spent a lot of time on it. And yeah, maybe you will need it, so you will find it in the description below. And for first one, I want to start from, I think, my favorite format to watch and my favorite format to record, to create is silent vlogs. It's when you are showing but not talking. Perfect. You're not showing even your face if you don't want to. Usually it's more popular in Japan, in South Korea, so all inspiration are from there. And today I want to show you one vlog from Japan. And what I love about their format is that you can see the real life, so it's not like crop factor of every single detail. They even integrate collaboration, they even integrate like native ad in it. So let's watch that one, that things we bought and love this year. So it's like a normal vlog, what I bought and what I love. And in this vlog they are just showing new stuff that they are having, and they have a subtitle. So mainly for these vlogs you need to add subtitles. They have a hard subtitles. Hard, it's like on a video, during the editing you have it on video, and they are adding different languages on YouTube, like typing different translations, so you could even not do it by yourself but order it from native other people. And another is for more like a vlog, so they're traveling to different places, to different other cities in Japan, and they're just filming. So they are not talking to camera, they're not like involving in this moment, oh, I need to think, or I need to say something, I need to talk about something. No, you can just show, if you're showing it correctly. So what I mean correctly, if it's when you have a static video, because it's really important to not to shake camera, not to run with camera, you really need to show it clearly. And to be honest, you don't even need a fancy camera for it. You could use your phone just to start. And yeah, they are explaining everything with subtitles and just adding music on it, so you don't need to even voice over it. And they're just showing their life, what they're doing, their real life, not like beautiful life, but what they really, how they spend their time. What's interesting about editing for this silent vlogs format, it's when you need to film 5, 6, 7 seconds of each footage of if one small video, and then on editing you just combine it all together. So it's really easy, and you just add in music, like 3, or depends on the length of the video, like 3 tracks, 5 tracks. So yeah, maybe captions is the most tricky part here, but you don't even need captions. You can edit when you will upload your video. So yeah, it's really easy start when you want to just try YouTube, when you want just film about yourself, but you think, oh, what I will talk about, I'm just afraid to show my face, or I'm afraid to talk to camera directly, on vlogs especially, I just want to film my travels beautifully. So yeah, this format is the best. And here, even when you're posting this video somewhere, all titles, everything in Japanese, but on YouTube you can switch between different languages. So it depends on what interface do you have. For example, I have English one, so for me it's showing English titles on videos, but if I will have a Spanish or Ukrainian, and if they are adding Spanish or Ukrainian language to their videos, it will be showing in, like here, I mean that one will be showing in Spanish or Ukrainian language. So yeah, I think it's like the most interesting, the most easiest way to start YouTube. To be honest, I always saying that, but I will repeat and again. It's not a big deal to start YouTube channel. It's really hard to continue after 3 months, to continue after 6 months, after 1 year. So don't think that starting is the most like hard part of this journey. No, it's starting, it's, I can say it's the most easiest and the most interesting, because you are exploring all the stuff and then you figure out how it works. So yeah, this is the next one. The next one is for fashion, and if we are talking about fashion vlogs, I'm not usually watching anything related to fashion or beauty, but I love slow fashion or minimalistic style. So some of bloggers I want to recommend, and I recommend it in my guide, but here I want to show one specific format that I'm impressed is that one. In this video, it's music on the background, you don't talk anything, you just showing looks. And what I love about this format, that you are just watching what do you expect looks, right? And I love her looks. Yeah, it's like half of a result, but I love that different angles, I love different styles in this video, and all the stuff like in description below this video, so you can go and buy. And yeah, it's like I don't know, like 15 different outfits for autumn, but you can even split it, you can show 5, but show it more like detail it, or show it or talk even to camera, or showing some different details, or show yourself how you are in this look going somewhere. So you can combine different formats. And I could say this format is so popular, so people are always watching videos like that, even if we are not planning to buy something. It's interesting just to watch other looks. And what I can say is that you don't need to find unique niche, you don't need to find unique format. Just don't try to do so, just do opposite way. Try to do what is popular, what are people are expecting, what are people are usually watching, but in your own way. Because it's a myth that, oh, this format is so popular, I will not find an audience for myself. No, it's opposite way. If this format is so popular, it means you will find audience quickly, more quickly than on a specific niche. And I could say I'm not a big fan of niche at all. So usually in different videos on YouTube or courses about YouTube, you can hear that, oh, you need to find your niche, you need to select your niche. I'm not a big fan of this format. I'm more niche is like when you're a beauty blogger, fashion blogger, automotive blogger, if you're art blogger, all the stuff. I am more addicted to formats. So for me, it's easier to select what format is easiest for me. For example, silent vlog is a format. You can show with silent vlog whatever you like: cooking, gardening, art, I don't know, whatever. Everything you can do with this format. So you don't need to find a niche, you need to select a format first. So format is more what what is easiest for you, yeah? Because some people are really good in front of the camera. Some people are really good of catching moments and capturing that moments, yeah? So it's easier for you to understand what is easiest for you to start, because we can switch between niches. For example, I have a lot of talking vlogs when I sit in front of camera and talking and I'm talking about photography, I'm talking about YouTube, I'm talking about Q&A, I'm talking about my life. It's different niches, right? But with one format. And I feel like this format comfortable for me because it's easiest format to edit, because you sit in front of the camera just talking and that cut small parts. But sometimes I feel like, oh, I don't want to talk to camera, I just want to switch to another format when I'm showing my photos and I'm showing what's around it, me, and just will add music to it, so it will be silent vlog with showing. So I'm switching between niches and between formats as well. And if you want to start, I really recommend you to focus on format first and then on niche. For example, I will sit in front of camera, or I'm afraid of camera. Okay, if I'm afraid of camera, I will be behind the camera and show everything around. Do I want to add music to it, or do I want to talk something, like I will do a voiceover over this video, yeah? So when you do understand, oh, this format is for me, and you will start to do more videos like that, and then you can combine any niches and formats. Because if you're starting like fashion blog, fashion YouTube, fashion channel, and then you want to add gardening, it will be tricky, because people are expecting from you only fashion. So I really see that bloggers and influencers and content creators on YouTube are switching more from niche to format, from niche to like combining niche together, yeah? It's like, yeah, I'm showing fashion, also I'm talking about mental health, and also I'm talking about books, and also I'm showing how I'm cooking, and people are involving in it because it's interesting no matter what niche it is. So yeah, it's easier to start with one format and then expand it. So that's why I decided to film this video, to show you different formats, not niches. The next one is Chloe. Chloe is, for me personally, is the most interesting and beautiful example of talking vlogs. For example, she has popular videos about planning, about mental health, about moving, about if you're struggling with something in your life, without like with relationship or with your work. So she's talking a lot, and she is filming it really simply, but because it is simple and because it is interesting, you're watching it. So you don't need a crazy setup, you don't need even white walls, you need a natural light, because natural light is more natural way to light your video, so it's easiest way I could say, yeah. And it's like in her new apartment, but previously she filmed in your other, like another, like 1 year ago. See, I will show you something. She's talking about books, about all the stuff, and she's filming vlogs as well. So she's filming her slow life, but she's talking a lot. She's just sitting in a kitchen and eating and talking about interesting stuff that going on in her life, what she just bought, what she just doing, or her thoughts about, I don't know, beauty or relationships. And yeah, that's why I love her. That's why I love how she is simply filming. It feels like she just put camera somewhere on a random place and just filming what's going on in her life. And yeah, she's doing it for years, and she has another channel, French channel. Now she has 200,000, but another one she has like less with French channel. I'm not sure she's working on French channel. She had breaks from YouTube, so it was like 4 months she didn't film anything, and then she came back to her YouTube and film it more. So with talking to camera and showing what's going on in your life, so you combine talking videos with vlogs, it will help you to be more relaxed. It will help you to like find interesting topics to talk about, so you can talk about all stuff that's going on in your life. If you are moving, if you are planning something for your next year, if you just bought new camera, or you just bought new flowers and just showing it to camera and talking about it. And if you feel comfortable like in front of camera, yeah, sometimes from the beginning it's not comfortable, but if it's okay for you to start with it, so I can recommend Chloe to explore more vlogs and see how she's doing it really easy, I could say. And you're watching these videos and you feel relaxed and you feel like, oh, it's so easy to do, I can do it as well. So yeah, recommend. The next one is for art and illustrators, or if you're painting, even if you're doing it for yourself, you're not professional. I recommend this channel. It's like a small channel, but I love her. I'm following her on Instagram and on YouTube as well. And I'm really impressed about her live streams. So she has videos like normal vlogs, art vlogs, but I want to talk about lives. So she's sitting in front of the camera, and not even in front of the camera, you see her, but not that big, right? And she's starting to paint, or she's starting to drawing and chatting with audience. And she's doing it for 2-3 hours, and yeah, I love it because you can spend time together. So you could put this video on and just paint something together with other person, right? And it's not that hard. You can even use your webcam from your laptop or like random web camera and combine all three, like tabletop camera and web camera, and she's showing what she's going to paint. And if you're into art and if you're spending a lot of time with your art supplies, or if you are just sketching a lot, you can film it and show it, and your content will be based on it. And you don't need to do it every day, right? You can do it once a week. It's more than enough. We don't need a content, we don't need a videos like every day. So it will take you some time. But what I love about lives and about streams, because you don't need to edit it, you don't need to do it at all. And she's doing it in live, so she is sitting and she's broadcasting. But if you're afraid to do so, or if you never did live in this format, you can just record it. So you can do the same format, don't edit it, but you can rewatch it or just cut some parts that you don't like and just post it to your YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel will be based on how to do so. And yeah, if you have some audience on Instagram, and if people are interested in how you are painting, how you are drawing, it will be so engaging. And it is really nice with this video because for monetization part, because if you have long videos, you will get more money from YouTube monetization, because people are watching not 10 minutes or like 5 minutes like on my channel usually, but 40 minutes, 1 hour, and you will be paid for time that people are spending on your channel. So streams or long videos, or even you can do it even silently, but I feel like it's really interesting to do it in live. or if you are just chatting, or if you are just answering comments, or if you are talking to audience about some topics. So yeah, I love it because it's live, because it's here is now, and I can join and I can spend time together with another artist. And yeah, I like love her videos like that. Next format is for photographers, even if you're a totally beginner photographer, or if you're even doing photos on your phone, but you spend a lot of time outside, or if you spend a lot of time shooting or just doing photos for yourself. You can start with a format like POV, when you're showing your photos and you're showing the process. So I'm filming it on my YouTube channel as well, so I have a small DJI camera, putting it here, and it films surrounding, and then I'm showing photos. But I want to show you Faisal. He's more like professional into POV, and he's talking to camera, but then he's showing. So I want to show you part of showing. And yeah, he's like filming streets, he's like filming where he is, what he's doing, what he plan to shoot, talk about this camera, but it's not necessary, you just can't skip talking, you can just show in, and then he's just showing photos. So what's interesting about it, so you don't need to be a photographer to film videos like that. You can just walk into your city, spend time outside, or if you're on a travel somewhere, he's showing what's going on, and then photos. It's interesting to see how different people are capturing the moment. So you can do it with your photo walks, so you can go for a photo walk for a practice, but also you can do it for your YouTube as well. So you can film your day and then just showing photos of it, and it will be interesting. So see, you can see photos like street style photography. And it's really nice practice if you're shy to shoot people, or if you're shy to shoot outside on the street. This format will be the best practice for you, because you'll see, think like, next week I need to post new video, I need to go for a photo walk. So you will force yourself to go outside, and yeah, we'll practice more and we'll start your YouTube channel. And the last one format I want to talk to is about books. But what I love about this format, but not niche, yeah, niche is books, and format when we are reviewing on talking to camera. What I like about this format is you can implement whatever you like. You can do a reviews for other courses, you can do a reviews for websites, you can do reviews for books, for magazines, for like winter stuff, or you can even review something online, so you don't need to have it at your home. You can just give your feedback and talk about it, talk about your thoughts, talk about maybe create some lists, yeah, like books that I plan to read this year, and you don't need to buy these books, you can just show it on a website and that's it, or just talk about it. And what I love about this YouTube channel is about book only, and I really appreciate people who engaged in one topic and they can talk about it a lot. And she's just sitting at home and talking about books that she's read, and it's not, you don't need to do anything specific to start to film videos like that. You just need your window, you need your phone to record and something to show or something to talk about. So it's also really interesting and easy format, because you don't need to prepare something or something, you just talk about what you like. You can review art supplies, you can review your sketchbooks, everything you can find, but this example is really good about books because it's engaging and it's interesting, and you can even combine, like she's doing, with vlogs. So she's talking about books, or she's talking something related to books, but she's filming it in vlog format. So she's sitting in random place at home, showing random things that they are doing at home or outside, and it's interesting because it's related to one specific format, and sometimes she's combining these formats. And also her videos are really popular about, or like, yeah, book I want to read in this year, best books of previous year. When we are creating lists, when we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, people love it because it's like you are interested about books that other person or blogger you love read, and maybe you will find something for yourself. Or you can review apps on your phone, you can review coffee shops in your town, you can review Zara Home new items on a website. So when you are telling not how to live, you're not teaching, you're not saying, oh, you need to do like that. But when you're just talk about your thoughts, your feeling, your experience from something, it's always interesting, and people not judging you because you're not saying, oh, it's right way to do something, right? So, and it's not expecting from you some preparation or something. You don't need crazy stuff around, to buy something. You just have like games in your life, or you have books in your life, or you're interested into apps, or you're interested into web sites, or if you're buying a lot of art supplies, or if you're spending a lot of time of interior and you want to talk not about how to do something right, but you can review what you just found. You can review Instagram accounts, you can review other influencers, whatever you like. It's like plenty of ideas you can sort in this format. So since, like, again, we are choosing one format when we are combined sitting in front of the camera and combine it with vlogs, for example, and we can talk in these vlogs about everything we like. And sometimes people like say to me, but it will be random videos about random stuff. It will be not, because if you are doing it, you are interested in some specific stuff. Even if you're interested in 10 topics, that topics will be somehow related to one another, right? So, for example, me, I'm interested in YouTube and photography. It's different format, yeah, but all about aesthetic or about how to see the frame. I'm interested in interiors, gardening, country life, travels. It's all related. So if I'm talking about it, you will always feel like it's kinda the same thing. So yeah, if we are filming like random people that are talking about random stuff, it will be odd. But if one person in this channel are talking about different topics, it will always feels related to each other. So don't be afraid to talk about different topics, and don't listen to people when they're saying, oh, you just post about gardening and here you are posting cooking. Yeah, because it's related to my life and my countryside life, right? So it will be all about the same. So yeah, it is my review. Hopefully it helped you to get some ideas, and sometimes we don't need to implement our ideas right here, right now. So sometimes I feel like I need a week or two to think about it, and sometimes we think, oh, if you have an idea, you need to start now. Sometimes yes, but sometimes no, especially if we are talking about big projects. For me personally, it's more easier and more comfortable just to live with this idea for a week, for 2, for months, and then implement it, because I will have the whole view. In the end, it's the most important not to think about it years, like 1 week, 2 weeks, months, and then start to implement. So maybe you can start to do your own research of formats that you like and you want to start this year. And yeah, just few words about my guide. When I started to do this video, like thinking about what I want to show, I realized that I have more than 6, more than 10 ideas to show or to talk, but it's really hard to talk about 50 different channels, right? So I decided to do this curated guide for your inspiration, and just it's like for £5, because I just spent a lot of time on it to combine it all together. And inside you will find my comments about each channel, and it's all about topics here. See, like photography, art illustration, silence vlogs, so it's more channels that we talked on in the beginning of this video: fashion, home and cooking, gardening and living. Sometimes it's also about slow vlogs or silent vlogs, about reading, productivity, do with me. Do with me is interesting format that you plan with me, get ready with me, walk with me. So sometimes you don't even need to show yourself or talk to camera, and just showed some examples of do with me formats. And also for creators over 40 years old. And this section will be interesting for you if you are not planning to do YouTube channel for yourself. Maybe your grandma so funny and talking about fun stuff and jokes, or maybe your mom is cooking, or maybe your dad is doing something in his garage. Maybe you want to film not about yourself but about your relatives. Maybe, I don't know, if your cat is interesting and you want to create content about it. It's like another topic, but yeah, here I combine it 6 channels from ladies over 40 years. Some one of lady is like 60 years old, and she has really interesting YouTube videos about how she's spending time going for shopping, when she's spending with her friends. And yeah, it's interesting. Maybe you will have an idea, not for yourself but for your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it will be inspiring and it will give you new ideas or new vector of doing some stuff. Or maybe you will start it not this month but next month. Maybe you will change your YouTube, like your current YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you so much. Just comment below if you get some ideas and about what specific. It will be so interesting to see which topic is more interesting for you. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.